Dreams that would make us sustainable and self-reliant. Dreams of growing together in a future-ready world. Dreams personifying Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The world is one family. Through a constant pursuit of innovation, at GAIL, we energize such dreams.
Namaskar and a very, very warm welcome to each of you to this spectacular edition, our milestone edition. Yes, indeed. I'd like to take this opportunity and welcome all of you to the 5th edition of the Economic Times absolutely brilliant Energy Leadership Summit, an occasion and a moment for us to celebrate togetherness, an occasion for us to really talk about how today we are transforming ideas, how today we are making sure that this is an opportunity for us to connect on, to ideate and not just talk about a leader's role in the energy efficiency today, but also ignite many more ideas. So let me take this opportunity and thank you all for your very, very kind presence. Namaskar, my name is Isha Bhala and I'm delighted to welcome all of you to this spectacular milestone edition, the 5th edition of the Economic Times Energy Leadership Summit, a platform where not only the best of leaders come on the same stage and talk about very, very important and integral subjects, but also a way for us to ignite about the future of energy right here in India. When we talk about trailblazers, when we talk about segments, when we talk about ideating together, what better occasion than this for us to get together as an industry. We're so very glad to have all of you join us as we talk about innovation, shaping policy, discussing subjects that are of utmost importance today, and as we gather to really illuminate what is possible and what showcases the way forward. So thank you so very much for joining us. As we stand on the crossroads of transformation in the energy segment here in India, I'm about to present to you a visionary. We're so very privileged and grateful to have amongst us Shri Prahlad Joshi ji, Union Cabinet Minister of New and Renewable Energy and the Minister of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution, Government of India. We'd like to take this moment and thank him for being our chief guest, and also a moment for us to truly celebrate his vision. And I would also like to take this opportunity and thank my wonderful audience for bearing with us. We are expecting Minister Sir to join us in the next few moments, and we will be kick-starting right then in the next 10 to 15 minutes. So thank you for your patience.
Through a constant such dreams. With a growing network of pipelines, GAIL holds a strong presence in the entire natural gas value chain. Right from exploration and production, natural gas transmission, processing and distribution, natural gas trading, city gas distribution, LNG shipping, diversifying into
आजकल तो यही इम्पोर्टेंट है।
और भाई हो गया इंस्पेक्शन?
हो गया सर। अब पूछ रहे कि कौन सा सोलर पैनल लगेगा।
हाँ
वही बेस्ट परफॉर्मेंस,
हाँ
पावर जनरेशन, ट्रस्ट और 30 साल की वारंटी वाला।
ये 4 लगेंगे।
हाँ, 4 नहीं लगेंगे, लगेगा एक ही, INS सोलर पक्का। इनसे पूछ लो।
किन से?
इनसे।
हाँ सही तो है। बेस्ट परफॉर्मेंस
और ट्रस्ट
पावर जनरेशन
और 30 साल की वारंटी के साथ।
जैसे INS सोलर।
INA Solar, one of India's leading solar panel manufacturers.
टुगेदर वी शाइन।
मस्त है।
Mumbai, the city of dreams and a towering symbol of India's economic progress, fueling the growing aspirations of its people, enhancing lifestyles and igniting happiness in an environment that is green and clean. Here's the mission of Mahanagar Gas Limited, MGL, fueling progress sustainably. In 1995, when Mumbai's development began rising to global benchmarks, Mahanagar Gas took a major first step in introducing natural gas in the city as the fuel of progress. Providing CNG, a pollution-free fuel for automobiles, and PNG, a safe, economical and convenient cooking gas on tap for the households. For nearly 3 decades, MGL created a strong natural gas distribution infrastructure extending from Mumbai to Thane, Navi Mumbai, Kalyan Dombivli, Mira Bhayandar, Ambernath, Ulhasnagar, Taloja, Panvel and to the entire Raigad district with city gate stations in Wadala, Mahape, Taloja, Ambernath and Savroli, and a gas pipeline network providing PNG connections and fueling vehicles with a green fuel CNG. Most CNG stations have direct online supply from MGL's gas pipelines, while others are served through CNG-fueled cascades sent from the nearest city gate station. Ensuring total safety and security of operations, MGL has established world-class systems and practices adopting stringent practices in health, safety, security and environment management. MGL follows its own life-saving rules and also imparts safety training to workers at the construction sites. MGL responds to customer concerns through a dedicated call center. There are several customer walk-in centers as well. The MGL Connect app also provides several digital conveniences to customers. MGL also fuels the sustainable growth of the community at large with initiatives like healthcare support, educational assistance to children, skill development for the youth, women empowerment initiatives, and environment protection, amongst others. MGL's mission is powered by
Maharashtra State Electricity Distribution Company Limited. MSEDCL is the powerhouse energizing Maharashtra. It stands tall as India's largest electricity distribution utility and one of the world's biggest, with a robust network that reaches every corner of the state, supported by more than 4,500 plus substations, 29,000 plus feeders, and 9 lakh plus transformers. MSEDCL delivers reliable power to over 3.5 crore consumers, fueling the progress every day in all aspects. Behind this strength is a dynamic workforce of 70,000 dedicated employees committed to powering homes, industries, businesses, and agriculture, driving economic growth and transforming lives across Maharashtra. Under the visionary guidance of Honorable Chief Minister Shri Jevaenter Srimati Abha Shukla, Additional Chief Secretary, Energy, and the able leadership of CMD Shri Lokesh Chandra, MSEDCL is embracing a new digital age and transforming itself for the future. MSEDCL is at the forefront of Maharashtra's green energy revolution. It is integrating over 38 gigawatts of renewable capacity, raising the share of renewable energy in its portfolio from 13% to 52% by the year 2030. With its pioneering energy transition plan, MSEDCL is proudly leading from the front. Through smart meters, real-time monitoring, and cutting-edge IT tools, MSEDCL is working to reduce AT&C losses to just 12% in the next 5 years, ensuring operational excellence and building a smarter energy ecosystem. The Mukhyamantri Saur Krishi Vahini Yojana 2.0 marks a transformative leap forward. With 16 gigawatts of decentralized solar projects, it guarantees affordable daytime power for agriculture, saving nearly Rs 4,500 crore in subsidies and reducing cross-subsidy by Rs 13,000 crore. This solar revolution is resulting into a saving of Rs 10,000 crores annually on PM Kusum-B and the state-driven Margil Tela Saur Pump Yojana and the Saur PM Kusum-B and the state-driven Margil Tela Saur Pump Yojana and the Saur Gram Yojana, bringing solar energy to entire villages across 15 locations. Powered by AI-driven load forecasting and analytics, MSEDCL has already saved more than Rs 600 crore in just 6 months, setting new benchmarks in efficiency and innovation. As the state's nodal agency, MSEDCL is also driving Maharashtra's green mobility mission by developing the necessary EV infrastructure. MSEDCL is not just distributing power, it is empowering Maharashtra, redefining energy, and lighting the way to a sustainable future.
Power shortages, inadequate infrastructure, and adequate funds were critical challenges until the mid-80s in India. These challenges highlighted the need for reforms and restructuring in the power sector to improve the infrastructure, capacity, and access to quality power. This is when the Power Finance Corporation, PFC, was born. Since its inception on 16th July 1986, PFC has been primarily and profitably engaged in supporting various power projects like thermal, hydro, transmission and distribution projects. And today, we are proud to be known as the backbone of the Indian power sector. We are Power Finance Corporation Limited, PFC, the first Maharatna company in financial space. PFC today is also the largest non-banking financial company focusing on the development, financing and sustainability of the power sector in India. PFC's financing enables the construction and operation of power plants, transmission and distribution infrastructure, contributing to the overall development of the power sector. With a new line approach of Nai Soch Nai Rahein, PFC has now expanded its portfolio to include refineries, ports, waste to energy, nuclear energy, e-mobility, biofuel and metro rail projects. These recent initiatives add significant momentum to the country's overall economic and social development. Today, PFC is the largest lender to the renewable energy sector, actively supporting and financing renewable energy projects. By facilitating their implementation, PFC is playing an active role in the country's clean energy goals. PFC is leading the financing of energy transition in India and intends to become the focal agency for net zero to steer the nation's commitment to climate change. PFC is also working in line with Panchamrit elements to meet the climate change targets. PFC's expertise and experience in project financing also make it an essential partner in policy formulation, implementation and monitoring. Innovative pilot projects like RDSS implemented. Power shortages, inadequate infrastructure and adequate funds were critical challenges until the mid-80s in India. These challenges highlighted the need for reforms and restructuring in the power sector to improve the infrastructure, capacity and access to quality power. This is when the Power Finance Corporation, PFC, was born. Since its inception on 16th July 1986, PFC has been primarily and profitably engaged in supporting various power projects like thermal, hydro, transmission and distribution projects. And today, we are proud to be known as the backbone of the Indian power sector. We are Power Finance Corporation Limited, PFC, the first Maharatna company in financial.
Once again, a very good morning to all of you. Honorable Minister, sir, will be joining us in the next couple of minutes. I would humbly like to request all our guests to take a seat from the pre-function area. May I also remind you all to please keep your cell phones on the silent mode. We'd really appreciate all of you at the back end of the hall to take the front few seats, because we would like to kickstart with a full house as the Honorable Minister joins in. Thank you. Namaskar everyone and a very, very good morning to all of you. We're about to begin in just a few moments. We're expecting Minister Sir to join in. I would humbly like to request our guests sitting at the back end of the hall to please shift up front on the main chairs, because we would love for all of you to be a part and witness the moment that we're about to showcase. So everybody sitting at the back end of the hall, may I please humbly request all of you to shift up front. We have a lot of theatre style chairs. So my guests on the extreme left back end, may I request you all to please move forward. Once again, a very good morning to all of you and a very, very warm welcome right here at the 5th edition of the Economic Times Energy Leadership Summit presented by SAIL Industries, as we get set to kickstart this very, very interesting day. And like I said, it is our milestone anniversary. The 5th edition happens to be a very special one with your presence here. As we look forward to the day, let me take a moment and thank our partners for supporting us through this endeavor. I would like to thank our presenting partners, SAIL Industries Limited, our innovation partner, Insulation Energy Limited. May I take a moment and thank our gold partners, ONGC, Ingrid, Pipeline Infrastructure Limited, ExxonMobil, Suzlon, Maharashtra State Electricity Distribution Company Limited. May I take a moment and thank Adani Solar as our gold partner. May I thank our silver partners, GAIL India Limited, Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited, National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, NG, Aurora Energy Research, Maharashtra State Power Generation Company Limited, Mahanagar Gas. I'd like to thank our exhibit and chair branding partner, Gotham Solar, our supporting partners, PFC, Petronet LNG, SAIL, Lumagar Refinery Limited, and all of you, our delegates. Thank you all so very much. Like I mentioned, we're expecting our chief guest, Honorable Minister Sir, to join us any minute now. We will formally begin the show once he's here. Thank you for your patience. A humble reminder to please keep your cell phones on the silent mode. Thank you.
To improve the infrastructure,
Once again, a very good morning to our guest. Honorable Minister, sir, is at the entrance gate, so please do bear with us as he's going to join us in the next minute or so right here at the venue. Once again, a humble request to our guests who still happen to be in the pre-function area to please join us inside. Thank you. I'd like to request all our guests to please take a seat. We are honored today to have amongst us our chief guest, Shri Prahlad Joshi ji, Honorable Union Cabinet Minister of New and Renewable Energy and Minister of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution, Government of India. We are privileged to have sir's very kind presence amongst us today. We thank you, sir, and we welcome you. Let's hear a round of applause as we take this moment forward and appreciate his very kind presence. Namaskar, leaders, innovators, change makers. Today, as we take this moment ahead and take this opportunity and welcome all of you to the 5th edition of the Economic Times Energy Leadership Summit presented by SAIL Industries, a platform where industry leaders' ideas converge, where trailblazers are celebrated, and where the future of energy leadership is not just discussed, but ignited. As we take this moment and thank all our delegates for their very kind presence, today we stand at the crossroads of transformation, embracing sustainable solutions and pushing the boundaries of innovation and shaping policies that will lead to a very balanced growth. At this junction, what better way and occasion to begin this day on a very auspicious note, along with the very auspicious lamp lighting ceremony. I would like to request our chief guest and our wonderful dignitaries to please join us and begin the show with the beautiful lamp lighting ceremony. May I request all of you to please put your hands together as I now request our chief guest, Shri Prahlad Joshi ji, Honorable Union Cabinet Minister of New and Renewable Energy and Minister of Consumer Affairs, Food and Distribution, Public Distribution, Government of India. May I request all of you to please welcome our wonderful host, Mr. Saurabh Kumar, Consulting Editor, The Economic Times, to please join Sir in the auspicious beginnings. May I also request Shri Shrikant Nagupaliji, Additional Secretary, Ministry of Power, Government of India, to please join us. May I request Mr. Sanjay Khanna, Chairman and Managing Director, Refineries Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited, to please join us. Mr. Michael Musyan, India Country Chair, ExxonMobil, and Executive Leadership Board Member of USISPF, to please join in. May I request Mr. Girish Tanti, Co-Founder and Vice Chairman of Suzlon, to please join in and be a part of the humbling lamplighting ceremony. Mr. Ashish Khanna, Director General, International Solar Alliance, to please join in. They often say a lit lamp showcases a ray of hope and positivity. And today, as this lamp is being lit by our dignitaries, that is exactly the same thought that we plan to ignite in all your hearts. May I request you all to please join us for a group photograph along with the lit lamp, with applauses in the house from my very kind audience, please. Thank you. Requesting our guests to please take a seat as we look forward to this very positive beginning. It is now time for us to take this stage forward to this very, very exciting journey. Like I mentioned, this is our milestone edition. And as we look forward to embracing much more sustainable solutions, as we look forward to pushing the boundaries of innovation and shaping policies that balance growth with
ultimately, the history of these challenges tells the story of humanity itself. Ensuring energy security amid disruptions, mobilizing capital for clean technologies, embedding innovation into our value chains, and building resilience for a net zero future. As we deliberate today and tomorrow, let us remember the story of energy has always been the story of progress.
Shri Shrikant Nagpalli, Additional Secretary, Power. Saurabh Kumar, Consulting Editor, Economic Times. Friends from media, distinguished delegate, representatives from the states, leaders of industry, good morning, namaskar to you all. So, I came at exactly around 10:05. There may be some difficulty for you, but I have no option because you have kept this event on Wednesday, which is a cabinet day. आज तो हमारा कैबिनेट डे रहता है, तो फिर भी आपके आग्रह के कारण I had to accept this invitation. Otherwise, normally बुधवार के दिन सुबह हम नॉर्मली ऐसे कार्यक्रम को स्वीकारते नहीं है. ये तो अनकंफर्टेबल हो रहा है, बहुत ज़्यादा है वो उसका हाइट. So I am in hurry now, that's why. So briefly, whatever has been done, both in energy and energy at large and renewable energy in particular, I will try to showcase and brief you. You are all knowing because from last so many days, especially announcement of the GST, so many summits are going on, so many conferences are going on. Every media house is concentrated either energy or renewable energy. तो क्योंकि भारत का एनर्जी बहुत ज़्यादा अभी ओवरऑल एनर्जी ऑफ इंडिया इज़ राइजिंग लाइक एनीथिंग, तो इसलिए तो हमारा तो ये समिट वगैरह चल रहा है. आई कंग्रेचुलेट द इकोनॉमिक टाइम्स एंड द एंटायर टीम for organizing the 2025 edition of the Energy Leadership Summit. Energy Leadership Summit and Awards. And this is the 5th one, and this platform has earned a reputation